Hello, MonstersAbound here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires Part 9 of my Wurrzag campaign. Last time we learned that friendship is indeed magic when Grimgor helped us take Barak Var. Bless his heart. Bless his heart indeed. I let him do most of the fighting because I'm a good friend. I know he likes fighting. Let him get on with most of it. That left our army fairly intact, considering that we just took on a bunch of dwarves, including the White Dwarf as well. Now, that might mean the dwarves are about to get their ass kicked, because Grimgor might go and smash Kazakarak. On the other hand, they might start building up an army and then sort of hole up in Kazakarak and be unseatable. However, we have a military alliance with Grimgor. Now, what this means is we could get him into trouble.
Orcs, come before me. Be careful what you say, beast, or my Reichsmarshal will have your tongue.
I could do this. Now, the Empire, although, to be fair, the Empire, I think it's because I've got Grimgor. I think what I'm going to do is this. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get Grimgor killed. That's my plan. So we're going to see if we can do that. Meanwhile, we also need to get some more provinces, because we currently own 2 provinces, the entirety of 2 provinces. We need 4. Now, we only need the Springs of Eternal Life, which is currently owned by rebels, which should be fairly easy to get. Tic-Tac-Toe has Zandri over here, and as people pointed out, I actually dismantled a fully upgraded Orc recruitment building, the Black Orc Barracks, when I took Khemri, which in hindsight I would consider fucking moronic. But you know, that's fine. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to head south, because I feel like Queek I can probably leave alone for the moment. We've got this little valley here, where we kind of just, if I can just sort of hold Qatar, get defences there, build up Qatar, we should be fine. We should be fine. I lost my trolls last time, which enraged me. Oh, the fury. Oh, so salty about that. We'll get some more trolls, maybe, or we could get some river trolls. Could we do that? We could do... No. Well, we maybe could. Let's get the upgraded building here, because I feel like a big garrison here is going to be quite useful, especially seeing as we have Tic-Tac-Toe just next door, and Tic-Tac-Toe does not like us. Mind you, Queek doesn't like us either, so basically no one likes us apart from the Greenskins, who are now at war with the Empire. Fun times! I mean, that's what having friends is all about. I mean, normally it's the AI getting me into trouble, so I feel like it's high time I got the AI into some trouble and declared war on a stronger faction. Ah, Rocker's got a war. Good. I'm wondering if he might have one. Right, you're mobilising... What are you hang on, what are you mobilising against? Are you oh, you're mobilising against the... Have I sent you against that? If I haven't, go and deal with that. So, we're lacking... I could just get... I could just do that. We'll help the public order here. I mean, the main problem is the corruption. We really need to go down and knock out the Necratch Brotherhood, which is down here. We can grab Karsabar as well. That would be quite useful to have. There's also some Wood Elves down here who Wood Elves. Hate fighting Wood Elves. Look, Grimgor's army got beaten up so badly that it's actually now kicking the shit out of itself due to lack of fightiness. So, well done there. I'm half... I mean, what could we make... It's only 4k for sacking for it. It's not really worth it. It's not really worth it. But, I mean... I could scooch over here. Could do a little bit of raiding. Grokka could get... you know what? I'm going to go Blade Master. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go Blade Master. He has mastered the blade, and I want a bit more cash over there. I'm going to stick around here for a minute. Sly Sweaty Bollocks is going to get off his tits on Mad Cut Mushrooms, because that seems fun. And then we've also got Wallcracker. Wallcracker is my demolition expert. He literally he runs up to a wall and headbutts it. Most of the time, he knocks himself out. But some of the time, he actually causes a dent, and that's good. And we've also got Gisp over here, because someone wanted him to be called Gisp. So we're going to send Gisp over here to just kind of have a look and see what Tlaqua is up to. I don't think any of these factions down here are going to particularly like us. Even Queek doesn't like us. It looks... now, Queek. Queek, my little ratty friend.
Queek.
Yes. Right, it looks like Khalida is dead. There's another Skaven faction down here. At some point, I think it's Clan Mordkin or something. They could be down there. I think this is probably... Well, I think this is the Last Defenders. He doesn't like anyone down there. I think maybe the Last Defenders took Clan Mordkin's settlement and they're now fighting Queek. And this down here will be Tiatika. And then they're also at war with Karak Zorn, who are probably down here. So all of the factions arrayed against Queek are now only down to one settlement, which is unusual. I never see Queek do that well. It's nice to see some of the Skaven factions do well, because as much as I loathe fighting Skaven because they have those nasty weapon teams, it's also quite fun. So it'll be nice to see what, if we have to deal with Queek, what they can throw at us. At least I don't have nukes. That's something. Hello. Is that tic-tac-toe I spot before me? Okay, well, that's a big stack. We need to check that up. He's also got a lot of flying units, which is going to be quite nasty. Because we're not great at range. So that's something we're going to have to deal with. Okay, so our ally is heading down to Springs of Eternal Life. That's good. Public order here is fine for the moment. That is indeed tic-tac. Oh my god, that's a lot of Ancient Salamander. Oh, Chameleon Skeets. That's going to be so annoying to deal with. Pterodon Riders. Oh god, can you imagine? That army is so mobile. It's going to be an absolute pain in the ass. Holy shit. Gisp just annihilated someone. Holy balls. You can be a specialist. Good work. Okay, let's bring you down here. I want to see what they've got. They've got a stack. And they also have... Transiform, the lethal, apparently, is down there as well. A Plague Priest. Hello, Transiform.
I forbid this.
That's not a very scary army, I'll be honest. That is basically pretty easy to deal with. Okay, I think what we're going to do... We're going to lose some public order, but we should be fine for a few turns. We can run down, we can hit the Springs of Eternal Life, take that out. We can throw a war at it first, just for funsies. Take that out, and then we can sort of shore up our public order. Then we can go and knock out the Necratch Brotherhood, get our corruption down. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go for Akendorf. I don't see anyone who could cause us any problems, really. So let's... Yeah, exactly. Let's continue the siege. We'll get our War to join in as well. That should be all fine. We might even be able to get the Greenskins to... Azhag, come and help me. Come and help a buddy out. Let's be friends. Best friends. Never, never break friends. Pile of shiny stuff. A little bit more cash. I'd like a little bit more public order here, but actually public order's not too bad. Provincial instability is dropping. So that's okay. I guess more growth then. Anything just to beef up our growth a little bit should be good. And over here, I feel like going for raiding stashes, because that could be quite useful, especially because this territory is so friggin' large. So let's do that. It's also going to boost up our raiding income and all that kind of good stuff, and sacking income, and it's just all the stuff we really do need. Springs of Eternal Life up in a little plateau here. I hadn't realised that. That's nice, isn't it? Isn't that pretty? I mean, it's going to be ours in a minute. I kind of want to take the Black Pyramid of Nagash as well, but I don't know if that's going to be easy or not. It does. I think all the factions get a special building there, the Black Pyramid of Nagash, and that basically gives us lots of winds of magic, but lots of vampiric corruption. Now, since they've added the buildings which reduce the effect of public order by corruption in half, I think it could be viable to actually have that settlement, because otherwise it's an absolute bastard to try and stop it from rebelling because of the public order. A stranger comes again. No chaos corruption. We're going to refuse this creature. Send him packing. He's not orky enough, and the Greenskins are mobilising. I wonder if, I mean, it's a long shot, but no.
Come say hello to my Immortulz.
Hi, Immortulz. How are you? Treaties with pirates of Sarto. Okay, well that's, I mean, the fact that, you know, we're at war with the Empire and so are they, mostly because of us. Okay, do we get Azhag as well? Azhag is in here, everyone's in here. I think that should be an easy auto-resolve then. I'm going to sack it. Banner of Swiftness, not bad. Grokut is a looter, that's good. And then we're just going to... Now, the only problem is Azhag might take the city. I kind of wanted to raid here, but if I'm raiding and then Azhag takes the city, then it'll upset them. So let's get Power of Dewa. I think what I'm going to do is head back to Barak Var. I don't know whether... Oops, that was not what I wanted to do. There we go. Right, Arwar should come back to us. Azhag might take Akendorf, which would be fine. It looks like Thorgrim is going on a bit of a rampage in the Silver Road. That is causing the Greenskins some issues. I'm thinking if the Greenskins lose some armies, which they're likely going to do, we might be able to confederate with them. I mean, it's you know, iffy, but it's potential. Now, we don't have anything to do down here with Ed Cracker because there's no walls, so we should just be able to go and charge this lot. And I think we're just going to water resolve that. Oh, for fuck's... Every fucking time. Every fucking time. Okay, we've got a Potion of Toughness, another Savage Orc Prodder, we've got a Gobbo Ranter. Okay, good. Okay, let's take... I kind of want to take the Teeth Robbers. I'm going to grab the Teeth Robbers. After riding the enemies down, what grim prize these goblins claim is their own dark, devilish business. I'm going to get some chariots. I don't know if that's probably not a good idea, but fuck it, that's what we're going to do anyway. Are we going to get a rebellion? 2 turns. Well, it might be okay. Maybe if we do that, it might be okay. Yeah, should be fine. Should be fine. Be all right. Let's get some more cash. Right, so now we've got the problem of some vampires, and we've also got some more Tomb Kings down here, although I don't know.
Welcome. Behold my greatness. It is beatific, is it not?
Yeah, very beatific. All that sort of stuff. Good. Right, how many settlements do you have, buddy? You've got 1. Right, well, you are probably... I imagine there's a whole horde of skeletons here. There's definitely at least 1 army in attendance. So we're going to have to deal with that. We're going to have to deal with these. And also the Wood Elves who are down here somewhere. I think you can just see the edge of the little green patch, which is theirs. Ugh. Horrible, horrible Wood Elves. Okay, you keep an eye on Tic-Tac-Toe. I want to know what he's up to. I also want enough money for another army if we can manage it. Now, let's get the fighting pits, because I need some Night Goblin archers to get the next part of our quest. And Wurrzag has leveled up yet again, because he is a true lad. So, I mean, Brainburster is good against squishy units. I kind of feel like... Speed and charge bonus for Orc Boar all melee cavalry. Let's do that. Because he's all right. What speed are these guys? Currently 97. With all those bonuses, I reckon you can probably make them the fastest units in the game. Let's get those boars. That is the fastest bacon you'll ever see in your life. Just streaky bacon. That's the best name for it's the best name for a unit of war boys. Streaky bacon. Fucking hell. Okay, without anything left to do, I guess we'll just end the turn. Right, so Azhag did indeed take Akendorf, as I expected he would. Now, we do have the Golden Order with a settlement over here. I'm wondering if we can maybe go and knock them out. What I would like is... let's get a totem pole there. I would like some better units in Grokka's army. Let's send... right, let's damage your walls.
My bloodline calls.
I like the idea that just what's his name? Wurrzag is just like walking down the battlements one day, and he just, from the distance he sees this little goblin just come tearing out of the undergrowth, just out of the desert, just like screaming his head off. He's like, "What the fuck is that?" And he just comes careering over. He disappears because he can't quite see over the battlements. Then he just hears this wet little crack and then a thump, and then it's just silence. And he's like, "The fuck just happened?" Amazing. Right, okay. Bullcracker has once again cracked that wall. Oh, what a guy. With his head. And failed catastrophically. Never mind. Now, the Empire is giving the Greenskins some trouble. They've already lost Karakaz Graz. It's Marius Solman over there. And it looks like I think they're in trouble. Basically, they're losing settlements. However, what I have is... Skaven Blight. Is this owned by a have we met Skaven Blight? We haven't yet met Skaven Blight. I mean, they could be potentially a good ally. There's a lot of Skaven corruption here. They could potentially be a good ally. Oh, we've met the Bowman of Orion as well down there somewhere. Oh, those guys. What else? They're the worst. Gisp, do you want to assassinate this guy? God, you're just murdering everyone. Holy shit. Who doesn't like Tiatika? Okay. Yeah, we're probably going to be at war with the... We need to move against the factions in the east over here quickly. Unfortunately, it's going to take some time. I could knock this down. It's going to take us a while to... You know what? I'm going to knock that down. Am I going to knock that down? No, I'm not. Because what I want is rat trappers. That's what I want. But that's what I don't have. I can't get that because I don't have the growth, which means I don't have the public order. It doesn't help that we've also got Skaven corruption here as well. Characters and osmosis. Because that jerk.
Do not challenge me.
Oh, it's Prince Pants. Hello, Prince Pants. Ironic, because he's not wearing pants. He's got a skirt on. And that's fair enough. You know, if he feels comfortable in a skirt, I support his decision. Gork or Mork? Mork. And the Age of Discovery, so we now have met people. Good. I like meeting people. Public order. Problem is, we're going to get a rebellion at Numus. Numus can't really defend itself. It's quite far away. Is it getting better? I mean, it's getting a bit better. It's also getting worse. How much growth? And we're not even extorting income from it. I'm kind of tempted to let it rebel. And give me some time. Shall we do that? If we do this, right, we're gonna let's make it rebel, and then we will wait for the rebellion to grow up a little bit, and then we'll go and murder it. Right, now we've got the Golden Order over here. Also, our war is bored and is raiding stuff. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to scooch over here, and I'm going to do a little ambushy and see if we can lure them in. because that might be quite fun. See if we can do that. And then Gisp is just... He's a bit tired from his assassinating, but he's managed to take out 2 skinks. He's critically assassinated one and assassinated another. What a guy. Holy shit. I'm just going to leave him there. He's just going to keep an eye on tic-tac-toe for me. That's his thing. And let's get some more money, because more money would be good. I think we go... Oh, God. That's a mean army. Grocker, can you deal with that? I mean, it's a smaller army. It does. I mean, you know, the mortar war wagon is fun. The Hellstorm rocket battery also fun. There's a lot of fun things there. Gisp, you're just not doing anything. Imminent rebellion there. I know. I'm literally causing it. You have. Oh yes, I got the Teeth Robbers to replace Dirkit Squigs, who died horribly. Thanks very much, Auto Resolve. Fuck you, Auto Resolve. The gods are angry, are they? I mean, Gork and Mork are probably always a little bit pissed, aren't they? Does that matter? You know what? We'll give them a tribute. Cheer them up. It'll cheer them up. Right, we're going to scooch over here, so we're close enough to help out. Now, right, yeah, so, malcontent's leaving for the rebellion. So, apparently, all the grumpy people are... Holy shit sticks. That's not... Where did you get all them from? You wankers? Brayherd's come. Where? Over there. Okay, that's not a massive concern. Wait, what faction is it? Is it the faction I declared war on? I think it's fine. Do I kill them now? I mean, that's some nasty infantry right there. That's anti-large, Ushabti. There's tomb guards with that's all horrible. Do I wait? I think I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait 1 turn, and then we'll deal with them. I don't know if they can still replenish when they're sieging. I'm not 100% sure. I guess we'll find out. Right. Gisp, you're going to... You can't damage walls. And you're just going to block. A rare failure there from Gisp. He tried to block... Because he's trying to block them, not kill them. If I told him to go kill them, he would have been... No problem, easy. And ice the fools. So... I'm going to scooch over here.
The boys are pleased.
That's a scary army, but they are all by themselves. Also, Karak Hearn apparently confederated with the dwarves. Considering the dwarves only have... Well, I don't know how Karak Hearn were doing. They might have been doing worse than the dwarves, but that's hard to imagine.
Come for Grimgor's mercy.
Well, you know, mercy, friendship. Yeah, they're still quite strong, but we're clawing our way up there. So I just need to deal with that rebellion.
Impossible.
What's the garrison here like? Not very good.
No.
The only problem is I would prefer to get them in an ambush, because if we can get them in an ambush, we can knock out their artillery and their war wagon before it does us any damage. If we can jump them at close range, then I feel pretty good about taking them out. Okay, Grokker's ambush was foiled, but I think with our war, I feel like we can take him. So, oh fuck. Okay, so sometimes your war will literally land on top of you, and when it does that, you can't move. The only thing you can do is underway. So we're going to have to underway there. If I get my war to attack the settlement, then we should be in range. Something like that. Right, public order. How are we doing? So everywhere is improving. That's okay. Has this rebellion got bigger? It's got bigger. You know what? I think it's high time we nobbled this rebellion, because it's only starting to get worse and worse as it grows. And the last thing I need is a terrifying horde of high-level Tomb King units causing me problems. Wurrzag's been lobbing a deluge of magic at the enemy army, and they are now advancing. We've got some Necropolis Knights. This army is quite scary. I mean, it's not very large, which is why I've decided to nip it in the bud now before it gets even nastier units. As it is, we've got some Necropolis Knights heading towards our lines. We're going to pin them in place. There we go. And then we're going to hit them in the flank with our Savage Orc Boar Boys. And they are going to go down like a ton of bricks. Like 2 tons of bricks. 3 tons! Lots of tons of bricks. Now, over here, I didn't want to engage these guys, but I ended up doing so anyway. Unfortunately, they've got anti-large charge defense, so that didn't work out very well. We're going to try and pull these guys out of here. Meanwhile, the Savage Orc infantry now moving in to lock them in place. There we go. Then we can hit them with the Boar Boys. Our garrison's now moving in. We are going to try and lock down this flank with these boys. Chariots. Oh, look at these guys. Beep, beep, motherfuckers. Oh, that's why I love chariots and also hate them. Then the Boar Boys come streaming in and just knock those infantry units completely flat. The Boar Boys coming back, hitting the Sepulchral Stalkers in the rear and causing massive damage with their charge bonus. The Tomb King unit's just collapsing. They just can't deal with it. We've got some Ushabtian Halbards over here, led by the Tomb King, sorry. He's a king, not a prince. And we need to deal with him if we are to go make the army collapse. Our garrison is holding on for the moment, but is having a bad time. But I'm not particularly bothered because it's the garrison. As such, Mark's going to come in here because Mark likes shouting at people until they die. And there's Wurrzag coming in. Sly Sweaty Bollocks also coming in. We're throwing all the characters in. I mean, Mark's really doing the damage here. The arrows shooting Mark in the leg. He's okay, though. The poor old Tomb King gets knocked on his ass. Wurrzag then runs over him. Yeah, he just got stepped on. He's having a bad time. Ah, textbook. Look at that. A little bit of an accident with Death Creepers, but that was fine. And we can just replenish a little bit there. And we get another Savage Orc Prodder. And that's good because we were running low on Savage Orc Prodders. I was a little bit concerned we wouldn't have enough. But I think the stockpile is going quite well. Shroom Gatherer as well. That's all very good. I should probably take a look at our boys. What they got. Do I want Fury of the Prophet? Because we're not really going to be fighting many dwarves now, are we? Especially down here. Not many units going to have... Yeah, let's do that, because that'll give us magical attacks for our entire army, which means if we're fighting anything which has physical resistance, so things like the ghosty people. What are the ghosty people called? Crypt Wraith. No, those things. Anyway, those guys, they're going to get their ass kicked. And Sly Sweaty Bollocks is going to Sneaky Stealing, reduce power recharge rate. I mean, it doesn't really... I mean, the thing is, the enemy doesn't usually bring casters. It's kind of a... let's get scouting. I could do with more magic items. It's kind of a problem with the AI, is that they just generally don't bring casters in their army very often. Okay, public order has improved somewhat. That's good. We're going to upgrade that. We're going to try and get public order. We're going to get hit caster bar when Ed Cracker has come back from having his head bandaged and his boo-boo kissed. And I guess we're going to have to see what happens over there. It's really annoying when the war lands on top of you. It has caused me some serious problems in the past. Let's block the army. Success. It's not really... I mean, it's kind of... Doing this is pissing off people, but it's not really making anyone happy. Because no one really hates tic-tac-toe apart from these guys over here.
Behold my greatness. It is beatific, is it not?
I get the feeling they're sending me dick pics and asking that, but the answer is no. The only thing is, I mean, those guys, they might like me somewhat for what I'm doing to tic-tac-toe, but it's not really going to help me because I can't really do... They're literally just a very passive faction that sits in the Black Pyramid of Nagash and defends it. That's all they do. That's their entire thing. So they're not really going to be much help. The Orcs are clashing with the Dwarves, and they also now got problems as the Empire... There's Carl is coming south, causing them to have to run away and flee. They're still holding Grimhold for the moment, but the Empire looks quite strong.
Orc scum! You dare to presume by coming before me?
Presume what? Yeah, they're currently strength rank. Fuck. Should I have declared war on them? Was that a good idea? I mean, the fact is they would have declared war on me eventually anyway, so... It's literally just cutting out the middleman, isn't it? I'm just declaring war on them before they do it to me. And that's generally fine. Okay, we'll run back to the Springs of Eternal Life, wait a turn, and then we'll head for Karsabar when Cracker is back, hopefully to knock down those walls without killing himself this time. You know, fingers crossed. He's you know, everyone has to have their good days, and Cracker's had plenty of bad ones, so he's due a good one at some point. But that is going to have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of the Wurrzag Campaign.